Right now, as you listen to me, there is a legitimate interstellar visitor cruising through our solar system. I'm talking about the mysterious object named Oumuamua. Headlines exploded with theories that it could be an actual alien spacecraft. Things got serious when Avi Loeb, a Harvard astrophysicist, published a paper suggesting this object might be functioning extraterrestrial technology. Are we alone? There are over 100 billion galaxies in the observable universe. In our Milky Way, there are at least 500 billion planets. Even if a fraction harbored life, we should see millions of advanced alien civilizations. But there is a far more terrifying question. What exactly happens to us if they show up tomorrow? Welcome to Night Question. If you are new, hit subscribe so you never miss our deep dives into the unknown. Before answering the invasion question, we must tackle something fundamental. When people think of aliens, what comes to mind? Most picture little gray men or bizarre monsters. Scientifically speaking, not all possibilities carry the same weight. Look at the human body. It is a masterpiece of evolutionary biomechanics. Every organ is hyper-optimized for a specific function. Hands are perfectly engineered for grasping tools. Your digestive system is a chemical powerhouse extracting exact nutrients to rebuild cells. Your heart beats 2.5 billion times over your life without a single thought. It is a stunningly efficient biological design. What does this have to do with aliens? If life evolved on other planets, it wouldn't need to look like us. It adapts strictly to its environment. A fish dies if pulled from water. Humans drown beneath it. On a high-gravity planet, aliens would likely be short and stocky, with dense bones to support their weight. On a low-gravity planet, they might be towering and slender. If their planet is perpetually dark, they would naturally evolve massive eyes to capture faint light. But here is a massive reality check. Just because they might be out there doesn't mean we will cross paths. We must respect the terrifying scale of cosmic distances. We are talking about millions of light years separating star systems. A single light year is the distance light travels in 1 year. Light moves at 186,000 miles every single second. At that speed, light wraps around the Earth 7.5 times in the blink of an eye. Imagine how far it goes in a year. Almost 6 trillion miles. To put that into an American perspective, look at the closest known exoplanet, Proxima Centauri b. It is 4.2 light years, or roughly 25 trillion miles from your front porch. How long to travel there? Hopping on a commercial airliner today, it would take 5 million years. Using the fastest machine humanity ever built, the Voyager 1 probe, it still takes 73,000 years of non-stop travel. How are they supposed to reach us? Researchers believe if we make contact, it won't be biological beings. It will likely be an autonomous drone built by a civilization that went extinct millions of years ago. Whether flesh or machine, math says they should be there. In 1961, astronomer Frank Drake created the famous Drake equation to estimate the number of communicative extraterrestrial civilizations in our galaxy. It factors in star formation, planets per star, habitable conditions, and technological advancement. The problem is, many variables are complete guesswork. Plug in pessimistic numbers, the result is 0. We are alone. Use optimistic numbers, we could be looking at 9 million potential civilizations. This brings up the Fermi paradox. If there are millions of them, where is everybody? Scientists propose chilling solutions. Maybe we are the only advanced civilization. Maybe life is incredibly rare. Maybe they are intentionally hiding from something much worse. Or perhaps every advanced civilization eventually invents technology that destroys itself. To know if they have been here, we must look at historical anomalies. In 1977, Ohio's Big Ear Telescope picked up a massive 72-second radio pulse, perfectly matching artificial acoustic signatures. It became known as the WOW signal, but it never repeated. Later, the Arecibo telescope detected signals on the exact frequency of hydrogen, suggesting deliberate cosmic communication. More recently, physics-defying events occurred right in front of the U.S. military. In November 2004, the aircraft carrier USS Nimitz tracked impossible objects off California's coast. These objects dropped from 80,000 feet to 20,000 feet in mere seconds. The Navy scrambled Super Hornet jets. Highly trained pilots saw a smooth, white, tic-tac-shaped object zigzagging aggressively over the water. There were no wings, no exhaust, no visible propulsion. It mirrored their movements, then vanished at impossible speeds. From 2004 to 2022, military personnel made over 510 official reports of unidentified anomalous phenomena. So, what do they want from us? Hollywood says they want our water. Scientifically, that is nonsense. Water is incredibly common in space. Moons like Europa and Enceladus have subsurface oceans with vastly more water than Earth. Why fight billions of angry humans when they could safely harvest ice from the Oort cloud? If not resources, perhaps they want the planet itself. Earth sits in a perfect habitable zone. If their homeworld is dying, they might be cosmic refugees. Another idea is the zoo hypothesis. They aren't invading. They are just observing us, like scientists studying ants, watching our technology evolve without interfering. Let's entertain the hostile invasion scenario. What happens in the first 48 hours? The SETI Institute detects an undeniable data stream. US, Russia, and China are notified. Governments try suppressing it to prevent global panic, but the approaching fleet makes hiding impossible. Within hours, extraterrestrials arrive. Astronomers broadcast greetings, met with terrifying silence. Unmarked helicopters scramble billionaires to underground bunkers, leaving us on the surface. The assault begins with a technological blackout. Using unimaginable weaponry, they instantly vaporize satellites. The power grid collapses. The internet goes dark. Militaries fight back, but weapons are useless against interstellar shields. Desperation sets in. A rogue nation launches a nuclear warhead at a massive mothership. The blast only incinerates human civilians, leaving the alien ship unbothered, wiping out hope for international coordination. By day 2, humans flee cities into the wilderness, relying on guerrilla warfare. But the aliens didn't just come to conquer. They need to terraform. Massive atmospheric processors touch down, spewing millions of tons of methane, ammonia, and toxic carbon dioxide, changing the planet's chemistry so they can breathe. Machines alter the salinity of the oceans. By the end of 48 hours, human society has collapsed. We are suffocating on a world no longer ours. Who made it this far? If you are still listening, you guys are the absolute best. Drop a like before you leave so I know how many survived until the end. And don't forget, if you have a burning question keeping you awake in the middle of the night, leave it in the comments below and we might just answer it in the next video. Peace out.